Hey there everyone, welcome to Mama Belle's Home. In today's video we are going to be tackling cleaning and decluttering our homeschool room. If you are new around here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos like this, and let's go ahead and get started. If you are new around here to my channel, hello and welcome. I want to introduce myself. My name is Cassidy. I am a homeschooling, homemaking mama of 7 kiddos. I have one in high school. She'll be a junior next year. And then I have a 6th grader, a 4th grader, a 2nd grader who's working more in 1st grade. And then I have 2 toddlers and an almost 1-year-old baby. So it gets quite busy around here, and let me tell you, this homeschool room gets its use. As you can see, my 3 girls really enjoy the arts and crafts, and so a lot of this mess that I'm cleaning up is pretty much just the toddlers getting in here and getting into stuff, rearranging, and then my girls making crafts and things of the art variety. And so I'm just kind of going through getting rid of stuff that needs to be trashed, picking up curriculum that needs to be put away, and then just kind of like gathering and sorting things as I go. I do have a shelf over there to the right that I need to get to put together. It's probably been there for a week now. That will add some extra storage space. So that needs to happen and will happen later on in this video. But I just wanted to take a second, introduce you to who I am and what is going on over this house and what you'll find on this channel. If you're not already subscribed and you like what you see, please do subscribe and hit the notification bell. If you like organization, cleaning, motherhood, homemaking, homeschooling, those type of lifestyle things, then please give this video a like, and let's continue on in this cleaning and decluttering. So normally I find that working in a small space or one particular area at a time really helps me to focus on the task at hand, to help it break it down in manageable chunks. And I will usually work from like left to right and then up to the top to bottom. In this situation, however, our floor in the schoolroom was such a mess that I could barely move around. And so I am still working left to right, but I'm cleaning up the floor first, so that way it is creating a good foundation for me to be able to move around and actually focus and get to the decluttering portion of all of that. As you can see, like, it just feels like it's nonstop. And so the floor was the most important space to helping me feel like this is more manageable task, and so that's where I started. I feel like the majority of my job as a mom is to clean up and organize the things that I just cleaned up and organized. I know you know what I'm talking about as a mom or a stay-at-home parent. You are just constantly going behind yourself and cleaning. It's a vicious cycle. But I just want to go ahead and say, as somebody who is recovering from being like a control freak and somebody who would get frustrated with my family members for messing up the things that I just cleaned, and I say recovering because I feel like God has done so much in my life, in my heart, especially when it comes to this, that I am able to see, one, the reason why I am cleaning and decluttering and organizing is not for the possible stop by of somebody who might be coming over sometime, right? No, it is for my family. It's for the people that are in my home to enjoy and be able to find the things that they're looking for and to have a clean place that brings peace and comfort. And so when I, organize all the books, it's not because I just want it to be aesthetically pleasing, which there is a part of me that really does love some organized items, but it's so that my children can find the book that they're looking for, or see a book that maybe they aren't looking for but intrigue them. The same thing with blocks. They're building blocks. It's for their imagination, it's for their creativity, it's for them to enjoy, and that's why I keep it organized in a place for them to find all of them, so that can happen. And that is the same thing that is true in my homeschool room. I want them to be intrigued. I want them to have spark of wonder. I want them to explore things. I feel like that is a huge part that is missing in public schools now, where you have 8 hours of sitting down. And I'm not saying in all of the cases, I'm saying for me personally, my experience, it was 8 hours of textbook, very little hands-on learning. You didn't really get to dive deep into certain subjects that would be interesting and fun. It was just cram, test, dump it all out of your brain and do it all again. And I feel like in homeschool, we are given this gift that we're able to really, when our wonder is sparked, when we are intrigued about a subject, we're really able to dive deep. We are able to do the arts and crafts, which most schools are just not doing. Arts are not a part of most schools anymore. Music is not a part of most schools anymore. Home ec is not involved in schools anymore. And part of the reason why we homeschool is so that we can thoroughly enjoy this life that we have been given, soak it all up, and really let our children explore different aspects of life. And so as I am cleaning this, it can be so easy to be caught up in, oh my gosh, all of the colored pencils are all over the place. Why are these game pieces missing? Where is this item? Why are these blocks here? Whatever. But I just want to encourage you that think about all of the joy and fun that the kids are having with those things, and putting them all back in order, and how they're going to be able to continue that cycle of enjoying and just having fun in their home. So keep doing it, Mama. You're doing great. If you're wondering how easy it is to put a shelf together while you have two little boys crawling all over you, let me tell you, it is not easy. It is pretty hard. Can I get a like for encouragement, please? Yes. Okay. These shelves are actually incredibly easy to put together. I just picked it up at a local Walmart. However, when you have two babies crawling all over you, wanting to be a part of it, it is not that easy. However, it is still pretty simple to do. My son had a great time putting it together with me. My baby was trying to get the camera for the most part. I sacrificed my organized color pencils though for that, so that way he can enjoy something. Like I told you guys, I'm constantly cleaning up and organizing, decluttering, whatever. I just cleaned, organized, and decluttered. Okay, that is just a part of our lives. It's a vicious cycle. And you know what? Honestly, I was super thankful that he was into the color pencils. This is how easy it is though. You just snap these two little pieces on the bar on evenly around on 4 poles, and then you set the shelf on and it's set up. And I'm pretty sure, I'll have to check the specs for it, but it can actually withstand a lot of weight, which I find super great, and that's why I switched over to these types of shelves for my curriculum instead of these other like IKEA knockoff Walmart type shelves. This shelf took way longer than it needed to get put together, but that's okay. I had the reinforcements to help me reorganize and put back the pencils that my little one tore up. And then we'll be moving on to the tabletop of all of the things that I've been putting up there to keep organized. Okay, so a ton of the progress that I had made over the couple days has basically been undone, because that is homeschool mom life with two toddlers. These two toddler tornadoes. And so I need to go back in and redo everything. And so because it's already taking a long time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just clean everything up, get it organized in piles, what needs to be done, what needs to go, what we're giving away, all of that kind of stuff. And that's when I'll bring you guys back in. So if you're like me, you're probably wondering what is she looking for, and I just want to clarify, I am looking for book 1 through 5 and also book 17. I know if it was just like book 17, not a big deal, but 1 through 5, too much of a coincidence, and I figure intentionally somebody put it somewhere, and I will probably find it as I go. Anyways, I'm cleaning up the table now. All of the stuff that either was going to take too long to put away where it needed to go, I didn't know a spot or have a spot yet for it to go, or little pieces and parts and things that need to be intentionally put back. I put all up onto the table. And so I found my scrunch map, my world map that I have, and I want to put it up. So I'm going to use these little command hooks that I think are intended for like little string lights or something, and then some binder clips. And I'll show you guys where I put that at the end when I do a pan around of the room. My toddler, I had to redirect because he got into that word game, and that is something that we use as a part of our language arts, like spelling and stuff like that. So he started playing with this basket. I'm gonna let him have it. And then in these baskets or these containers, I don't know what you want to call them, bins, they are like collect all bins. So as we're like going about our lessons or our day, or as I clean, I just kind of put things in there that I don't know where to put them or don't have a place for, or the kids, if they're helping clean and they don't know where to put something, I will have them put it in there. So I'm just going through all of that. Now, as you can see, I'm working one-handed because my toddler is entertained quite thoroughly with this sticker. And so I sacrificed my stickers for my little sticker bandit. He's stickering me all up. I don't know where he went. He said he wanted to go on. I will probably find sports ball stickers all over the house later on, but that's okay. A little bit of entertainment for him, and I will go ahead and finish up with all of these crayons, pencils, colored pencils, and markers. Baby boy is getting kind of fussy and ready for his nap, and these color pencils just aren't doing it. So I take a quick little break, step away, get something to eat, put him down to nap, and then I'll be back at it. Because I had this little basket here with the erasers and some pencils and the envelopes, I thought it would be a cute little like writing station where I can keep pencils and envelopes and erasers for the kiddos to use on top of the table. And so that's what I'm going to make that into. And I kind of like got the idea sparked to have kind of like a writing, creating, coloring station on top of the table while using that. So just stay tuned for a little bit longer and I will show you my cute little tabletop like workstation that I created for the kiddos. And I'm just going to continue on going through, organizing, purging, decluttering, and cleaning up this homeschool messy mess. This room is coming along quite nicely. We are slowly transforming this messy homeschool room into a clean and functional space for the kiddos to learn and grow and have fun in. I am just making like some finishing touches to the table. I found this spot right here on the filing cabinet for the printer, which is a lot easier, which you see he's got a little bit of an attention from my 2-year-old. Let me know down in the comments, are you somebody who enjoys vacuum lines? I know this sounds like a really weird thing, but I love vacuum lines. Obviously, if you do not have carpet in your house, this wouldn't apply to you, but when you're vacuuming your carpet, does it give you joy to have lines of your vacuum on your carpet, because it does for me. And then part of me is like, well, don't walk on it because you don't want to ruin it. Obviously that's not going to work in here, but you know, anyways, let me know down in the comments. Do you love vacuum lines or no? Here is that map hanging up that I used the command hooks and binder clips with. I put our little cart there in the corner, the door open for a little fresh air. That's my little workstation. I just want to go ahead and show you the progress that I've made so far in all of this, kind of like the halfway point, the cleaning and decluttering portion of it. Here are the shelves that I have here that I have stacked with different games and activities, board games, things like that for the kiddos to learn with. Here's that new shelf that I have. This is not what's going to be on here. This is just what I needed to get up there to get stuff off of the floor. The kids' work cubbies, the printer and filing cabinet, and just like the top drawer that I had organized. And then look at how cute this little workstation is for them. I have all the crayons in that little Tupperware thing, and then the color pencils and highlighters and markers in the other one, the paint brush bucket, and then that little like writing station. I think it looks so cute. I love it. So you're like, wait, what's going on? We're not done. We are not done, but this is what I'm thinking. I think that this is going to be a really long video if I do it all in one fell swoop. And so I'm going to do a part 2 series. If you prefer one or the other, please let me know down in the comments. Like a full, just like, let's just watch it, marathon, long video. Or do you like to break it up in a series, part 1, part 2 kind of thing? Because that will really help me gauge how I do these videos. With that being said, 2 things I was thinking while I was cleaning this up, the last bit of it, is 1, this is going to be probably a really long video. I probably shouldn't do that. And 2, we should probably do a purge clean portion of it first and get it all just like cleaned out and in a good spot for us to continue using it, 1, and 2, you know, just get it in a good place to be able to like organize things and work through like the shelves and stuff like that, and little spots that I've set up. But also 2, we're almost at the end of the school year. It's May 23rd when I am filming this, and so we're almost done with like my 2, okay, so my oldest one, who is mostly online, she's a sophomore this year, she'll be a junior next year, has already finished all of her school, and so she's done. My 6th grader, my son, and my daughter, who is in 4th grade, these 2 both have finished up their math curriculum and only really have language arts to finish up and catch up on or whatever. And then my youngest, we're still working through some stuff with her for the most part. Like, we still have a good amount to go, but we school year round. So I will be going through all of this. We put science and history on the back burner during summer. Don't really do much of that unless we're like doing a nature study or we're like out doing things and we see something. Otherwise we don't really do science and history, and that is because I feel like if we're not like actively doing language arts and mostly math, if we're not staying in that rhythm and routine and just like keeping up with it, stuff is lost. And then it's kind of like when you start back up, you have to like work backwards a little bit and then move. And so this is what works for us. It's fine. We homeschool. We take plenty of breaks, and it just works out the best for us this way. And so because of that, though, I don't want to sit here and organize and purge and go through all of this and move books around and put stuff out or take stuff out and put it away in storage if we're just going to have to do all of that again here real soon, like in a couple months. So I'm actually just going to wait a little bit. So this is going to be a little bit of a prolonged part 2 series. But if you subscribe and hit the notification bell, you'll be notified when I release a video, and then you won't miss it or lose it, and it'll be great. And then, you know, for any other cleaning and motivation, purging, that kind of stuff, I have a playlist over here. I really do appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Don't forget to share with other homeschool homemaking mamas. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!